Just give me a quick second here. I'm also just kind of poking around and making sure everything is set up the way it needs to be. So just give me a quick second here. Okay, looks like I'll probably need to bring my light a little closer. So let me do that. There we go. That's a lot better. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but there it is. So I had planned to do a couple of things today. Hey, Luna. Thank you for coming along. I was gonna do this, and then I was probably gonna stream One Step to Eden today, maybe. But I don't know. We'll see. But for now, and see, we have my beautiful mat here. My hands, which are scary and long. I know I have long fingers. Uh, got my rock paper scissors dice, which I absolutely love. These are silly, and of course, the main quote unquote event here, this Commander's Legend set, which I have absolutely dreadful luck opening packs. So this should be funny. There's really only one card out of this set that I actually kind of want, and that's Opposition Agent, because that's the one that is making a lot of people upset. Aside from the Lotus, I believe. So we shall see. Now, shan't we? Give it a few more minutes, or maybe a few more seconds, really, because I'm itching to open me some packs. Uh, Actually, I just realized I probably need a bag or something to put these open packs in. So give me one quick second. There we go. I think it just fell. That was indeed just a bag. Also, let me know how my mic is doing with this here. This is actually the first time I've used this OBS for really anything. So if it's good, then cool. If not, then I'll I'll figure it out. So here, let's get at this. I was gonna find my knife to open this up, but again, long knife-like fingers. So okay, it's good. Okay, cool. I know. When I stream the PS4 stuff, I tend to have the music and game audio up way too loud. That's I just need to fix that. That's I don't know. I like the music and stuff of some games. Okay. All right. Also, if you happen to hear kind of a grinding sound, that's my laptop. It's ancient. It's an old man laptop. So, sorry ahead of time. All right, what is this? Oh, right, because this is supposed to be a box, draft box. Uh, what with the Rona going on, there's really no drafting happening. So I'm just gonna put that. Oh, here I tell you what, it'll go under that. All right, here we go. Let's have at it. How many do you? Oh, you get 20 cards in this, eh? I am unsure of how I want to actually open these. I don't know if I want to just go straight to the rare stuff or do like all the common stuff. I would like to look at the common stuff. I've got time, but at the same time, I'm on you guys' time, so let's just uh, let's just see here. Turns out I might actually need a knife or something because my knife-like finger. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It came open. All right. Let's see what we get here. All right. Let's actually get somewhere where I can get everything somewhat visible. I know it's probably gonna not focus on it, but it's cool. All right. We're gonna skip through some stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight to the rares. I'll look at the other stuff later. Let me see. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Okay, 13 until the rare stuff comes along. So we got a Vowel Flight. Probably not going to use this. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +2 +2. Has flying and can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. Well, yeah. Um, Guild's Elf Winnower. Menace. Ooh. Comes into the battlefield, destroys target non-elf creature whose power and toughness aren't equal. Oh. It's a little silly. Strength of the packs, +1/+1 counters. I do like those. I like some silly stuff. Bio Waste Blob. It's an ooze. Oozes get +1/+1 at the beginning of your upkeep. If you control a commander, create a token copy. That's also a Bio Waste Blob. That seems kind of silly. I would I'd like to use this. I would also like it if my camera would focus on it. Doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. It's probably all these other faces in the background. Uh, that's oh well. I'll blame that one on my webcam. And oh, we got Hans Eriksson. This was one of these ones where I was planning on building a deck around it. Uh, Whenever it attacks, you reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature, put it on the battlefield tapped and attacking defending player or a planeswalker they control. Otherwise, it goes to your hand. And then when you put a creature card on the battlefield this way, it fights this card. So it could be very silly. It's a funny way to get good stuff out. I assume this card is gonna die a lot unless you give it indestructible, which would be a good sub theme for this deck to have indestructibility, plus using this to get good strong stuff on the board. And here's Obeka. This one's actually really silly. It's got a activated ability where you tap it, and the player whose turn it is may end the turn. So there's a lot of cards that are like have a downside at the end of the turn, like you discard your hand or whatever. But all you gotta do is wait for the end of the turn to come along, use this, and basically just turn that off. So that's all these red extra turn spells that there are. Like I forget what they are, but they basically say you take an extra turn, but at the end of that turn you lose. You can just not lose basically. And here's the shiny. It's a rummaging goblin. It's shiny. That's about it. So I'm gonna wind up with a lot of piles, but I'll kind of pile them like this, and I'll just move all the commons. I guess I'll just stack them up over here. Oh, it's a zombie token. He's got a very long mouth. I don't know if that can be seen or not, but yeah. All right, this can go in the bag. All right, let's crack this open. This is gonna be a lot of me fighting with getting the packs open. I can already see. All right. All right, so there's that. I saw something in here that it caught my eye because it's something that I kind of need another one of. Charcoal diamond, yeah. Um, I'm not sure how versed you are, Luna, with Magic, but these type of cards here that give you mana without being a land are actually pretty good, especially for a commander where you want to cast big spells. So that actually might get put in a separate pile, in like this pile, and the rest of this stuff is Commander Sphere. I'm very iffy with about Commander Sphere. It's good, but I don't know. 3 costs for 1 mana. I don't know. All right, let's see what the rares and stuff were. Also, by the way, I know it's kind of hard to see. The silver, it's uncommon. Gold is rare, and it's like a red maroon kind of color. That's mythic. So we want mythics. They might not be good, but we want them. Interpret the sign, scry 3, then reveal the top card of your library, draw cards equal to that card's converted mana cost. That is actually kind of good, but it costs 6. Cost 6. You cost 6, buddy. I don't know. Sunset Pyramid enters the battlefield with 3 brick counters. Remove a brick, draw a card, and scry 1. Well, considering there's a lot of cards that will let you get more of whatever type of counter you have, this could be decent. Though the fact that you have to pay for it, though, you have to pay 2. It's a small amount. I don't know. I probably won't use this in any of the decks that I have. I don't know. Hunter's Insight. Looks like it's a fight card. Choose target creature you control. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player, planeswalker this turn. Up, draw that many cards. Yeah, that's actually really nice. It's not a fight card. I need to learn how to read. I actually use one of these in another deck that I have with the goodest boy, the Mobu. He likes +1/+1 counters, and I'll just make a big creature really big, attack with it, and if they don't block or don't do anything during the damage calculation, just boom, drop out and draw like 13 cards. Ooh, Aura Phoenix. See, this is a rare. That a nice little action there. Flying Cascade. Whenever you cast a spell with Cascade, return Aura Phoenix from your graveyard to your hand. Oh no. So Cascade is when you cast a spell, you can exile cards off the top of the deck until you get a non-land card that costs less, and then you can cast it for free, basically, and then the rest go on the bottom of the library. And the fact that if you cast something with Cascade and this comes back to your hand, you can just sit there and just keep doing it over and over. Yikes, 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 yikes. Let's put these here. I heard my phone go ham, so let me see what's going on here. Give me one quick second. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see here. I saw. Oh, wait. Oh, right. This I forgot. This set has uncommon uncommon legendaries in it, so you can use them as commanders. So here's a lesser Kessig. First strike, tap, add an amount of red equal to the greatest power among creatures you control that enter the battlefield this turn. And it has partner, so if you have another legendary creature floating around with partner, you can have them both as your commander. Which is, depending on what you got, that can be broken. I'm actually, there's another card in here that I'm kind of hoping to get. It's Bile Smasher, just because I want that. It can cause some broken things. This right here, though, I guess if you combo this with like a green, I see a green back here. I'm not gonna look at it yet. If you combo this with like a green partner or something, that way you can have your big stompy boys. You cast them, and then you get a whole bunch of red mana with this to cast something else. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see what the other one is. Up, Slurk, all ingesting. It's an ooze. I don't know, ooze tribal. I don't know. That might be funny. It comes into the battlefield with 5+1/+1 counters on it, so it's already nasty. Whenever Slurk or another creature you control dies, if it had a +1/+1 counter on it, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control that has a +1/+1 counter on it. And it also has partner, so these could be a part. This could be funny right here. That could actually be a pretty interesting combo. Um, this card though, I might actually put this in my Mobu deck that I was just talking about with the revolving around the counters. Nadir's Nightblade. It's a rare or a shiny foil uncommon. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I know there's a creature in this set here that works around tokens. This would probably be good for that. Personally, I wouldn't use this just because I've got so many token decks and they don't run black basically. And oh, good, the Prismatic Piper. He's common. This literally just enables you to use another color with one of these. If it's your commander, you can choose the color before the game begins, and it becomes that color. It's wonderful. It's going in the common pile. Oh, and a golem. That actually looks really nice. What it kind of reminds me of. I'm thinking of some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle version of Shredder where he was like all like weird and metal like this. I don't know. It was cool. All right, so these in there. You go there. Nope. You go there. Onwards. I can tell I'm already gonna because these are spilling over. I can tell I'm gonna have to put those somewhere else. Let's see if I can break into this. I might have to go get some scissors. Other than that, it's just gonna be pack ASMR. We all know how we love those. All right, let's find where you are. Oh, okay. There's a couple of things I want to look at here. I just kind of, they caught my eye. Where I do like this owl action. Choose one, destroy target creature with flying, or destroy target artifact. It's well, no, I take that back. There's another card called Return to Nature that destroys an artifact or enchantment. This creatures with flying stuff. I don't know. Oh, that is gives you 1 mana, one green. It's a elf. It's a Llanowar elf. Oh, murder. I do need that. There it is, Moss Diamond. It's another one like the Charcoal Diamond over here that goes into the probably will use pile. And Opal Palace. This one's good if you like your commander a lot, and you can get it out kind of frequently. You can use this to give it counters. Again, this is one I use in Mogo just because it deals with +1/+1s. In the maybe pile you go. Rest of these can go over here. All right, let's see what we get. Thirst for Knowledge. Draw 3, discard 2, unless you discard an artifact. That's really good. Hero's Blade. Equipped creature gets +3/+2. Whenever legendary creatures in the battlefield, you may attach it for free. and it equips for 4. So it equips, if you're not familiar with these, you would play them for their mana cost up here, which is 2, and then it attaches to another creature for whatever else 4. So you can basically give one of your legendary creatures a free buff. Probably the commander, since those are always legendary. It's neat. I'm probably not going to use it. Stinger Fling Spider. He's a spider. He's spoding around. He's got reach, so he can block flying things, as most spiders do for some reason. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target creature with flying. Okay, again, the flying hate. So I know why this is a thing in green, and it's because green tends to not have anything that can fly. They have a lot of big stompy dudes, but they're all on the ground dudes, so they kind of want to stop the flying stuff from happening. All right, let's see what we got over here. Underground Stadium. Uh-oh, Spadudios. This is actually good. Underground Stadium comes in the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents. You always will in Commander. And it adds black and green. I can actually use that. Something I can actually use already. Very nice. It can go right in this deck, which has the Golgari symbol on it, which means it is black and green. That's going right over yonder. Oh, and I got Crack the Thumbless, which is hilarious. It's a legendary creature, so it can be your commander. And whenever you cast an instance or sorcery, you can flip a coin. If you lose the flip, if you return that spell to its owner's hand. If you win the flip, you copy that spell and can choose new targets for the copy. There's basically no lose here, since if the spell gets cast, wait, maybe that is an actual lose. I don't know. I was under the impression when I first saw this card that even if you lost the flip, the spell will still resolve since the effect is on the stack. But I'll have to look that up later. The stack I'm not gonna explain here because that might take me a little while. But yeah, I might actually make a deck around that. That's actually really fun. Singir the Dark Baron. I remember seeing the preview of this, and I don't really like it. He's a vampire. He flies. Whenever another creature dies, it gets 2 +1/+1 counters. And then whenever another player loses the game, you gain life equal to that player's life total as the turn began. I mean, what they had 3 life at the start of the game, so you gain 3 life. Cool. Not I wouldn't use it. Auxiliary. Ooh, that actually looks really nice. I don't know if you can see it, but that looks really nice. Armillary Spear. 2 tap sacrifice. Search your library for up to 2 basic lands. Reveal them, put them into your hand, and shuffle the library. They go to your hand. It's not that great. They're out of your deck, which is good, but it's kind of not that great. It'll definitely help with the beginning of the game when you're trying to. Why am I using this trash thing here? It's definitely good in the beginning of the game if you're hurting for lands, but I don't know about that one. Another zombie. You go there. You can go here. This one, you know what? I'm just going to put this one just out of sight. You can go up here. There. Okay. Eventually, I'll start getting multiples of rares and stuff, so I'll process these a little faster. Okay, I'll stop right here because I saw something neat in here somewhere. Did I see something neat in here? I thought I did. Let me. No. Yes, marble diamond. Very nice. Another one of these. Iffy on these. Command tower is okay. I'll put that in the stuff that I could probably use. The rest of these can go away. Okay. So here's a Return to Dust. This is standard stuff. Exile this target artifact or enchantment. If you cast it in your main phase, you can get 2. It's good. Really nothing to say about it. Valve Torment. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, or it has menace and can't attack you or planeswalker you control. So these are actually these can be okay if you play them on your opponent's stuff because they can't attack you with it. It's like a constant goad. Whether or not I use it, I don't know. Sifter Worm, he's a big stompy boy. He costs 7. He's a worm. He has trample. He's a 7/7. He's angry. He's hungry. He wants to eat something. Like I can't tell what he wants to eat, but he wants to eat it. When it comes into the battlefield, scry 3, then reveal the top card of your library. You gain life equal to that card's converted mana cost. This probably wouldn't be that good if it was not for the scry 3, so you can kind of set this up to work. Even then, if you have my luck, you scry 3 and there are 3 lands. You know, what are you gonna do? Here's a command bacon. Tap to add colorless. Nice. And tap sacrifice it and put your commander from your hand or your into your hand from your command zone. It's actually pretty good. It's really good, especially for the late game. Just for those who don't know, as you play commander, the more you cast your commander, the more expensive it gets. Since after the first cast, it costs 2 more to cast it again. So, like with this boy here, he costs 2. You cast him twice, he has to cost 4, and so on and so forth until it becomes impossible. This allows you to put it right in your hand, so you can just cast it for its regular commanding cost. So that's actually really good. So here's our legendary creature, Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist. He's a core scout. And at the beginning of the combat each turn, you can attach any number of auras and equipment you control to target permanent or player. And he's got partners, so you can, you know, that's this deck thing's whole focus is partner. You really have to build around this to be good. I'll just put it to you like that. You'll need a lot of those swords or from back over there that I forget what it was called already. Sort of face and face. I don't know. I don't like it. Zara Renegade Recruiter. It's a pirate. It flies. I don't see that doing that in the artwork. Whenever it attacks, you look at the defending player's hand. You can put a creature from it onto the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking that creature or planeswalker they control. Oh, that's nasty. Return that creature to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. Ooh, that's really silly. I would build around this. That's really silly. You can play your opponent's hands, basically. That is really, really silly. I'm going to put this here for the time being. Here's our foil Exquisite Huntmaster. He's just a common. I had one a minute ago. I skipped past it. If it dies, it makes it a green Elf Warrior token. And then it has Encore, where you can exile it, and you get a copy of this for each opponent you have that has haste, and then you sacrifice them. We got a spirit token. So let me see what that was. I'm going to put this. I heard my phone go apeshit again, so I'm going to see what that was. Okay. Alright, it's a Discord group. They're going ham. Don't know what they're going ham about, but we're going to open another one. I got a number of these to go through. So, will I get the opposition agent? The answer is probably no. Can I get this pack open? The answer is definitely no. There we go. Alright, let's go to the good stuff. Let's go to the good stuff. Let's go to the good stuff. Oh, wait. It's an artifact fox. I like it already. I already like it. It's a pet card. I love it. I can't get it to focus. Can I get it to focus? Will it focus? No, it will not. That's upsetting. Oh well. Alright. Okay, Path of Ancestry. Enters the battlefield tapped. Add 1 mana, color if any color commanders come out dealing with that mana spell to cast a creature that shares a type. Scry 1. That's actually pretty good. I don't know how much I'd use that. And oh, we got to the Intangible Virtue. It's an enchantment, so it sticks around. Creature tokens you control have +1/+1 in vigilance. That's good if you like your tokens. Codex Shredder, I remember this being super good in some deck that I have. Target player mills a card. You pay 5 tax, sacrifice it. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. That's actually pretty good. Merchant Raiders, it's a pirate. When it or another pirate comes into the battlefield, tap up to one target creature. It doesn't untap until... Ooh, it doesn't untap as long as you control Merchant Raiders. That can be kind of silly. If you run pirates, I had a pirate deck once upon a time. If this is out, you can just play pirates and they can't untap anything. That's fun. Kamal's Will. Choose one. If you control your commander as you cast a spell, you can choose both. Okay, 1 until the end of turn. Any number of target lands you become 1/1 elemental creatures with vigilance, indestructible, and haste. They're still lands. 2, choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control deals damage equal to its power to that creature. Jeez. I might have to use this. That's actually kind of good. It's like a fight spell, but like good, really good. Here's a Kellis Sunmane Familiar. It's a horse, legendary creature horse. Whenever a commander you control attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and has partner. It's a horse, of course. It's not good though. I'm sorry to say, it's not good. It's going in. And here's Kawain, Ancient Meddler. He's a rabbit. Tap, each player may draw a card, and each player who drew a card this way gains 1 life. So politics is a thing in Commander. You can kind of make deals with your opponents or team up with people. I tend to not do that much. This would be good for that. I don't like to do that. So that can go there. And this is just a spoder. It's doesn't have anything decent on him. He says vigilance and reach, as spoders do. And we got an angel token. Kamal's Will, you go there. All right. Let's see. See, I saw Denial and I got curious about what this was. It's a 5 mana counter spell that cascades. I'm gonna put these where they're supposed to go. Okay. Haunted Cloak. Enchanted creature or equipped creature has vigilance, trample, and haste. Equip 1. That's silly. It's good, kinda. I remember that being good. That's good. Fire Diamonds, another one of those. Yep. Okay. All right. We're making a stand. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain indestructible until end of turn. It's pretty good. This is actually something I would probably use in something. I have a few decks that could use this. Decks with Sunforger. This is a Sunforger target. I don't know. That's about as good as I can say for that. Pen and Blade. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. Oh no. And it equips for 4. This can be good in the right situations, especially if you make tokens. If you make a lot of tokens and then kind of slap this on something, you have something very scary. That's good. I like that. Dreamstone Hedron. This is a typical one that people like to use. It taps to add 3 colorless, and then you can pay 3, sacrifice it, and draw 3. It's good. I use it in a number of decks. I actually kind of needed another one of these, so that actually works out very well in my favor. Flamekin Herald. All right. It costs 3. It's an elemental wizard. Commander spells you have Cascade. Okay. Gonna hide that under my hand. Dargo the Shipwrecker. He's another pirate. He's a giant pirate. Okay, he's going to Elizabeth. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you may sacrifice any number of artifacts or creatures. It costs 2 less to cast for each permanent sacrifice this way, and 2 less to cast for each other artifact or creature you've sacrificed this turn. trample, and partner. That's that's kind of good. If you can if you can find a way to generate a lot of treasure tokens, and I don't know, like if you do because it takes creatures too. If you do tokens too, like if you can generate a lot of tokens for just no reason, this can always cost one red mana. Since you can use you can kind of skirt the commander tax for those. Huh. Things to think about there. And here's Navenroll, Urborg Tyrant. I was actually hope this is another one. I forgot about him. I kind of did want to pull him. Everybody knows about Navenroll's disc, which is basically a mainstay. It's very gross. Navenroll has hexproof from artifacts, creatures, and enchantments, which so that means that those things can't target him. When Navenroll attacks or enters or no, when he enters the battlefield, create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token for each creature that died this turn. And when Navenroll dies, you may pay one. And when you do, destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. So much like his disc, where you pay one, tap, sacrifice it, and destroy all those things, it's a creature that does that. That's actually really funny. And it's a board wipe in the command zone, and we know how those can be. Child of Alara and an angelic gift. Draw a card and enchanted creature has flying. Oh, they have a monarch token. I like that little crown. All right, let's put these where they go, including this naughty Flamekin Herald. Very naughty, bad. These were all uncommon. All right. Some of these might have to wind up going under the mat, if only because things are sliding around now. Which is what you expect out of new cards. You want them to slide around. Otherwise, they would have been wet. Dragon egg. Egg. It's just an egg. So when it dies, you can make a dragon. Remember that. All right, let me until I see something interesting in the commons, and then I'll stop. This one, I think this one was uncommon in the set that it was in. It's Ancestral Blade. When it comes into the battlefield, you get a 1/1 white soldier token attached to it, and equip creatures +1/+1. I think this was either uncommon or rare in Throne of Eldraine, I believe. I don't remember people using it a lot aside from buddy of mine's night deck that he has. Fertilid, that's actually good. Comes in the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters. You can pay 2, remove a +1/+1 counter, and target player searches their library for a basic land, puts it on the battlefield, and taps and shuffles. That's actually good. That's going in the good pile. Spectral Searchlight. This is choose a player. They can add 1 mana of any color. It's another one of those political cards. Ooh, Maelstrom Colossus. It's an 8-cost artifact creature that has Cascade. I like artifacts. I like making artifact decks. I don't know about that though, so that's gonna have to go over here. Oh no, I was hearing something odd coming. I thought it was my heater. It's somebody shoveling snow outside. So here's Furnace Celebration. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, you may pay 2. If you do, it deals 2 damage to any target. Probably will not use that. Nadir's Nightblade. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, okay, we've seen this one already. Cast Down. This is decentish. Destroy target non-land generic creature. Can't hit commanders, but it can hit other problematic stuff, which is good. All right, so here's the rares. Blade Griff Prototype. Oh, it's a Griffin. It's an artifact Peter Griffin. Whenever it deals damage to a player, destroy target non-land permanent of that player's choice. No, okay. I don't know about that one. So here's Cadiz, Amberclaw Familiar. It's another one of the partner ones. If a commander you control deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent. Oh, that's silly. That's silly. I like it. Cassette Flesh Sculptor. Sacrifice 3 other artifacts and or creatures. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and other into the graveyard. Uh so that can be good. There's a lot of decks that like to set up graveyards. There's a lot of decks that can get things out of the graveyard. Building something around this would be actually pretty good, pretty cool. I'm probably not going to do it, but I see you. I see you, Cassette. Scholar of Ages. Oh, it's a shiny uncommon. When it comes into the battlefield, return up to 2 target instant or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's for 7. That's not good. Never mind. I was getting ready to say that's pretty good. No. Too much. Too much. You cost too much. And a copy token, which I immediately I need those. So cool. There you go. You go there. You go back there. Okay, you go back down. I see you. Go back up. There you go. Okay. These can go over here. All right. Well, I guess I'll have to start making a pile underneath. I just hit my mic. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see here. Dragon Mantle. Uh, oh. When it comes to the battlefield, draw a card, and enchanted creature has red. This creature gets +1/+0 to the end turn. Fire breathing. That's that's actually pretty good for a common. That's actually really good. Draw a card, then discard a card. That can be good. I'm just gonna skip. I'm sitting here looking at this stuff because it's catching my eye. Elvish Visionary, that's good. When it comes to the battlefield, draw a card. I'm probably not going to use that. Sky Diamond, definitely needed that, so that's going in. That's going in the pile. And I think we're almost get. Yep, there we go. Meteoric Mace. It already costs too much. It costs 6. It's already way too much. Enchanted creature gets +4/+0 and has trample and equip 4 and cascade. That's why it costs so much. Jeez, it's not good. It's not good. 3 visits, search your library for a forest card, put it on the battlefield, and shuffle the library. That's very good. That's going into the pile. Meteor Golem. When it comes to the battlefield, destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls. That's really good also. That's going in the pile. Opposition Agent. That's one of the cards that I really wanted to get. I got it. So you know what? That's it. That's it for this. Yeah. Have a good one. Bye bye. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. Actually, I am planning on playing games after this. I was gonna stream One Step to Eden. But I mean, if you just want to play games, I'm down for that. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't expecting to actually get the opposition agent, but I got it. So I feel sorry for people who I'm gonna be playing my ninja deck against now. Do I have any sleeves? I don't. But I'll tell you what, I do have this. I do have this hard case right here. We'll put it in there, and I'll just set it up top. Dope. All right. We have Master Smith. When a creature you control is attacked, that's enchanted, or wait, whenever a creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, that creature gains double strike. Oh, that's just nasty. That's just nasty. That's pretty good. If you this is a red white Boros. They like to equip and enchant themselves and just smash faces. That's actually really good. SUR Wardwing Familiar. It's a bird. It looks. I can't tell if you can see it or not, but it's a really good boy. It flies. Spells your opponent's cast that target one or more commanders you control cost 3 more, and it has partner. I don't know about this one. I like the art though. And a foil dragon egg. Neat. So in the pile these go. So far I've gotten the one that I wanted, which is great. So now anything else that I get is just icing on the cake. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Goblin. What does that do? Nothing. Okay. Blah, blah. Elvish Doomsayer. When it dies, each opponent discards a card. Oh, that's cool. And Rupture Spire. A lot of people I know use that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put these on the bottom. Lightning Rig Crew. All right, tap. It deals 1 damage to each opponent. When you cast a pirate spell, you can untap it. If you're playing pirates, there you go. That's a lot of damage. Demonic Lore. Ooh. When it comes into the battlefield, draw 3 cards. At the beginning of your end step, you lose 2 life for each card in your hand. Oh no, never mind. Actually, you know what? There's a creature in this set called Blim Comedic Genius, I believe, where if he deals combat damage to an opponent, you can give them a permanent you control, and they take damage equal to however many permanents that they control but don't own, or something like that. This would actually be pretty good. So it's like you play it, get the beneficial effect, and then just give it to somebody and laugh at them. So I might hang on to this because I do kind of want to build that Blim deck at some point, even though it's aggressive and aggro really isn't that great in Commander. Monstrous Onslaught costs 5. Oh god, what does it do? Deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of creatures, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control as you cast the spell. It's decent. I wouldn't use it. Laboratory Drudge. At the beginning of your end step, if you've drawn a card... Wait, draw a card if you cast a spell from a graveyard or activated... Okay. I know some people who would probably want this, so I'll probably just hold on to it for them. So I'm just going to put that there now. So here's Sayani, Eye of the Storm. He's one of the partner commanders. He flies. He's a goat. Whenever it attacks, scry X, where X is the number of attacking creatures you control with flying. I'm not going to look at this anymore. Abomination of Llanowar. Ooh, now look at that. I really wish it would focus on it, because the art on this one is just disgusting, and I love it. It's got Vigilance and Menace. Oh my god. Abomination of Llanowar's power and toughness are equal to each of the number of elves you control plus the number of elves in the graveyard. Whoa, alright. Looks like I'm going to have to make Elf Tribal everybody's favorite creature type. And a full Terramorphic Expanse. That's actually... And alright, this is just... They're just giving me these now. I don't want this anymore. This, though, that's actually really nice. A foil one. It's probably not worth anything. I don't really care if it is, but I'm going to have to put that in something. I'm just going to put these down here so they don't slip. And I'll keep the do want pile up there. These are rares. Yep. Okay. I'll probably have to just move those piles too, otherwise it's just going to be a massive mess. Alright. Skipping through these. Uh-oh. When a creature attacks, pull a +1/+1 counter on it. It's kind of nice. Charcoal Diamond, thank you. Let me see. There it is. Alright. Born of Evos Owl, it flies. Creature spells with flying casts you 1 less to cast. It's good. I don't like it, if only because it's promoting people to just play an all flyers deck. These are sliding everywhere. Oh well. Yeah. First response at the beginning of each upkeep. If you lost life this turn, create a 1/1 white creature soldier token. That's not good at all. Impervious Prefect. Oh no, perfect. Okay. Normally that's Prefect. Other elves you control gets +1/+1. Green tap, make an elf warrior green. It's pretty good, especially with that Abomination of Llanowar. I'm definitely going to have to make it an Abomination of Llanowar deck now. This is uncommon. That scares me that's uncommon. Austere Command, this is another standard one, cost 6. You choose 2, destroy all artifacts, destroy all enchantments, destroy all creatures with CMC 3 or less, or destroy all with 4 or greater. It's good. Can't really say too much about it. So here's our legendary ones here. Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. It cascades, which is gross. Spells you cast with command cost 6 or greater have Cascade. Alright, well, see what they're promoting there. Ghosts of Ramirez de Petro. He's a pirate. He's a spirit pirate. So I guess he's Brooke running across the water and stuff, wanting to see panties and stuff. Goes it can't be blocked by creatures three or greater. Okay, that's kind of good. Whenever it deals damage to a player, you can choose up to one target card in the graveyard that was discarded or put there from a library, put it into your hand, into its owner's hand, and as partner. Uh, okay. And here's an elf archer. If you cast an elf spell, you may have it deal 2 damage to a creature with flying. That's not good. All right. Oops, I kept that elf out. I'm definitely gonna have to make that elf deck. I believe they call it Elf Ball, since you just drop a bunch of elves into play. Okay, you go up there, and these go down here. All right, all right. Let's go straight to the good stuff, shall we? Unless I had spot something like this POS here. Fleshbag Marauder. When it comes to the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. So basically, people will play this and then find ways to either put it back in their hand or just flicker it over and over, so they keep getting this effect. It's good. It's dumb. I hate it. Moss Diamond. Want that. Opal Palace. That's good. Okay, here we are. All right, Skilled Animator. This is a good one. When it comes to the battlefield, target creature you control becomes an artifact creature with 5/5 for as long as this remains on the battlefield. It's pretty good. I like it. I like artifact stuff. Open the armory. You can go through your deck for aura, equipment, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle. It's really good. Frenzied Celebrate. Okay. Haste. All creatures can attack your opponents and planeswalkers as though your opponent's creatures as though those creatures had haste. Huh. That kind of broke my brain a little bit. I'm not sure what they mean by that. I guess. Okay, whatever. Skip. Body of Knowledge. Okay, costs 5. Body of Knowledge, power, and toughness are equal to the cards in your hand. You have no maximum hand size. Oh no! Whenever Body of Knowledge is dealt damage, draw that many cards. Oh no! that's that's stupid. Oh no! So like people could sit there and try to. You can attack with it all day, and if they block, you just draw cards, and it gets stronger. Wow! Oh no! I really like that. I really like that. That's great. Numa Yorga Chieftain. Oh, it's an elf warrior. Okay, good for my elf thing. At the beginning of combat in your turn, you may pay XX. If you do, distribute X +1/+1 counters among any number of elves. Oh, and it has partner. This is probably going in the 99 for that. You don't have to have these, just as the commander. It's good. I do like it. I do like that a lot. And here's Miara, Thorn of the Glade. It's an elf scout. Oops, so it can go in that deck. Whenever it or another elf you control dies, you may pay 1 and 1 life if you do draw a card. And it has partner, so I guess these two could partner. I could probably put the abomination in there. This is a good. This is really good too. This is really good. For the elves, that is. I'm not gonna go into it any further. It's a shiny spectral searchlight. I'm not gonna use it. And a token. Very nice. Very nice. Body of knowledge. Wow. They allowed that to be a thing. They actually allowed that to be a thing. And that's the thing about these cards that have hard, I mean, not hard, high commander, CMC like that, like 5 and 6 and 8 and whatever. Like, that actually doesn't mean anything, especially in Commander, where you can just play stuff straight out of your hand half the time. And that is definitely one of them. Like, if you have maybe 4 cards in your hand and everybody has 2/2s or whatever, you're just drawing cards. It's silly. All right. Blade Brand. Target creature gains Death Touch until the end of turn. Draw a card. That's really good. It's an instant, so you can just when you attack, they're gonna block, thinking they're funny. You can go tee hee. Nope. Death Touch. That's unfortunate, ain't it? All right. I'm gonna skip. This is one of my absolute favorites. Foundry Inspector. Artifact spells you cast cost one less. It lets me play my artifacts a lot cheaper, and if you have multiple effects of this, then it's really silly. All right, let me skip to the unless I see something good. Uh, Whoa, Sisei's ring. This is this was an uncommon before. I forget what set it came in. It's one of the Weatherlight sets, I believe. It costs 4, and you tap it to add 2. It's people use it. I use it for, depending on the deck. It's a good budget option if you can't afford. Uh, I'm looking over at the corner because I have it over there in the corner. Mana Crypt, that type of stuff. It's good if you can get 4 fast. It's good. So here's Horizon Scholar. I don't like him. He flies when it comes in the battlefield. Scry 2. I don't like him because he's not good. He costs 6. Uh, it's a 6 for 4/4 flyer. Cool. What are you gonna do with it? Fencing Ace. It's a 2-cost human soldier with double strike as a 1/1. It's unassuming, but you can equip these up and then it gets really nasty. Slaughter the Strong. Each player chooses any number of creatures they control with power 4 or less, and then sacrifice the rest. This is a pretty good board wipe. It usually this will usually it's usually a one-sided board wipe depending on where you are in the game. That's actually pretty good. Keeper of the Accord. At the beginning of each player's end step, that if you control that player controls more creatures than you, you create a 1/1 white soldier token. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more lands than you, you can go and get a basic plains, put it on the battlefield tapped. It's good for the plains effect part, not so much for the creature part. It can't. It's well, what am I gonna say though? The creatures in white tend to not be that good. But if they can do something like ramp you, then great. Prova of the Steel Legion. It's a cat soldier. We love those. As long as it's your turn, you get creature tokens. You get +1/+4. Yikes! And you can pay 3 and create a 1/1 soldier token, and it has partner. Uh, well, again with all the token stuff that this set has, you know. Ooh, Armix, Filthy Strath, Flasher. Can't talk. Okay, when it attacks, you can discard a card. When you do, create target creature defending player controls get -X/-X, where X is the number of artifacts you control plus the grave. Oh no, that's nasty. That's nasty. So you can attack with this thing, and before you go into blocks, just cripple something on the opponent's field that they could possibly block and kill this with. That's super nasty. I like that. I like that a lot. Vow of Duty. It's a shiny uncommon. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, has vigilance, and can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. Neat. And a treasure token. That's really nice. All right. You guys go down. Go down below. I'm gonna keep hitting my head. Methinks. It's a good thing I have no brain in there. Otherwise, it'd probably be rattling around. No thoughts. Head empty. All right. Here we go. What's that? Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 in your hand. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. It's good. All right. Something about a dinosaur. Path of Ancestry. It's good. Workshop Assistant. That's good. There we go. Angelic Armaments. All right. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. Has flying as the White Angel. Okay. It's not good. Equip 4. This is, well, it's good for that one creature that could just equip stuff for free. It's not good just in general. Excuse me, in general. Revenant. Okay, it's a flying spirit. Its power and toughness is equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. That can be good. Brass Herald. When it comes to the battlefield, choose the creature type. When it enters the battlefield, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all those of the chosen type into your hand, and the rest on the bottom in any order. Creatures of the chosen type is +1/+1. This could be good for the elf deck. I'm gonna keep this somewhere around. Hold up, stop. Everybody stop. This is a vampiric tutor. This is a vampiric tutor. This is what this is. This thing was expensive as hell before. I don't know how much it is now, but I'm telling you what, I'm gonna use the crap out of this. Search your library for a card, and then shuffle your library, put it on top. You lose 2 life. You do this before you play a draw spell, or just before your turn starts, and bam, you just basically choose whatever card you need. It's really versatile. It's super good, and it's going in the box. Where did I do with it? Oh, there it is. It's going in. Yep, it's going in the box. Right in the box it goes. Cool. That was awesome. All right. And here's Hamza, Guardian of Asheron. It costs 1 less to cast for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter. Okay, that's neat. Creature spells you cast costs 1 less to cast for each creature you control with a 1/1 counter. That's okay. Well, you're in green and white. Those two can put out some 1/1 counters. He costs 6, which is kind of a you know, but green's thing is being able to ramp and play lands and lots of lands. So I could see it being good. And here's Lisa's Shroud of Dusk. This is one that my group specifically was talking about because rather than pay 2 for each previous time you've cast a spell from the command zone, you pay 2 life instead that many times. It has flying and lifelink, and then whenever a player casts a spell, they lose 2 life. Basically, it pays for itself. If it gets killed, you can just bring it back by paying life, and it's got lifelink, so as long as it can deal damage, you can heal that life back. It's good. Will I build a deck around it? Probably not. And a shiny Pirate's Cutlass, and another one of these stupid ass things. Alright, the rest of these can go down here. Let's see what was going on my phone. Alright. Let's see. Vampiric Tutor. See, that's the type of stuff I'd never expect to pull out of these things. Like I pull like anything else. I never expect to pull stuff like that. That's like when I got that the Mana Crypts box topper. I never expect to pull stuff like that out of there. These are rare. Okay, so you go up there. Cool. Da 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 da. Nope, no, nope. Oh, that's the cloak again. Da da da. Skipping through. Fire Diamond, nice. Oh, here we go. Is that one? No. Okay. Mindless Automaton. Comes in the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters. Pay 1, discard a card, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Remove 2 +1/+1 counters, draw a card. Costs 4. That's a shame. Thought Vessel. This is really good. You have no maximum hand size and add 1. Costs 2. That's super good. I'm gonna have to fight to figure out what deck I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it over here because I'm gonna wind up using that. Grafted War Gear. Equipped creature gets +3/+2 when it becomes unattached from a permanent. Sacrifice that permanent and equip for 0. This is kind of like the exoskeleton, except for it doesn't give them infect. It's okay, if only because you can equip it for 0. I don't know. Spectator Seating. It's really good. Comes into the battlefield tap unless you have 2 or more opponents. Again, you always will, and adds Boros, red and white. It's really nice. I like that a lot. Jury, Master of the Review. Ooh, look at her. Well, I would say look at her, but it won't focus. Which, well, you know what? It still won't focus. That's a shame. I like the art on this one. I would suggest looking it up if you get you a chance. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Oh no! Oh no! I'm definitely gonna have to build a deck around that because this is just silly. If I can build around like tokens or whatever, make a bunch of tokens and use Ashnod's Altar or something to constantly sacrifice them and just get up to like 40 and then sacrifice her too, then it just instantly deletes somebody. That's amazing. I love it. I love every second of that. And here's a Gold Mordark Amphibiologist. This one had a lot of talk because it's really weird. You and permanents you control get protection from salamanders. And at the beginning of your instep, each player who controls the fewest creature gets a 4/3 salamander. They get a salamander. So this is one of these ones I would love to build a deck around it, but there's not too much stuff that changes creature types. I don't think. I'll have to look it up. It's cool though. I like it, and it's a rare common. Whenever creature leaves the battlefield, it gets a +1/+1. It's a thing. See what we get here. Universal Solvent. 7 tap, sacrifice, and destroy target permanent. This is a lot like the Unstable Obelisk. It can be good in certain situations. I'll put it to you like that. Seer's Lantern, that can be okay. Oh, it's another elf. When it dies, create 3 elf. Oh, you know what? I'm putting this over here. It costs 5, but I don't know. I'll find a way to cheat it out, as you know is typical of this game. Terramorphic Expanse, very nice. Okay, Burnous Heart, it's really good. It's one of the mainstays again, like Sad Robot. Cost 3, 2/2. So it's 3. Sacrifice it and search your library for up to 2 basic lands. Put them on the battlefield, tapped, and shuffle. Standard stuff. It's very good. I need to. I needed another one, so I got another one. It's good. Skilled Behemoth. He's a giant crocodile. He's got hexproof, and that's it. Good card. Not. Lore Seeker Stone 6. Pay 3, tap it, draw 3 cards, and it costs 1 more to activate for each card in your hand. I wouldn't use it. Apex Devastator. This is another one that when it came out when it got spoiled or whatever, people kind of lost their shit. Which I'm not surprised that they lost their shit because it's a 10 cost creature. It's a 10/10 that says Cascade, 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 Cascade. So you do that 4 times, one after the other. Yeah, you go there. It's good. I'm not saying it's not not good, but it's good. But it's do we is it necessary? So here's Malcolm, Keen-Eyed Navigator. He flies. Whenever one or more pirates you control deal damage to an opponent, you create a treasure token for each opponent dealt damage. It's pretty good. I like that. I'm probably not gonna run the pirates again. Elgeth, Crossroads of Augur. It flies. If you scry, you draw that many cards. You wait. If you would scry, you draw draw that number of cards instead. Wow, that is silly. There's a lot of cards that scry, which is you look at the top cards of your deck, up to a certain amount that it says on the card. Then you can choose to put them on the bottom or on the top. So you can basically just draw those. Wow. Wow, I actually did a double take on that, reading that. And there's a... Oh, look, it's a Salamander. I'm not even interested in this one. It's a Salamander. It's a Salamander Warrior. It looks like the Predator. It's too bad it's kind of fuzzy, but... Alright, see what we get here. Oh, let's put these down here. Okay, alright. Da-na-na-na-na, Tome, Champion, Fall from Favor, Elvish Visionary. You know what? That's another one I'm just going to put in the, need that, don't want that. Da-na-na, when it, oh, it's a Monarch card. Oh, here we go. Okay. Was that one? No. Okay, yeah. So here's a Volcanic Dragon. It flies and it has haste. It costs 6. It ain't good. Chances are these cards that are like this, they cost so much and they're uncommon or whatever. It might be because Cascade is very prevalent in this set, and there's a lot of things where it's like 6 or more. CMC gets Cascade. I can see how it could be useful. It's not useful to me though. So Siren Storm Tamer. Okay, it costs 1, so I'm already interested for my ninja deck. Oh wait, actually I do need this one in my ninja deck. It flies. Pay 1 blue, sacrifice it, counter target spell or ability that targets a creature you control. You or a creature you control. That's actually really good. That's going over here. I'm gonna have to put that in the deck. It's another one of those spiders from before. Elvish Dreadlord. Did I pull one of these already? Death Touch, when it dies, create. Wait, when it dies, non-elf creatures you get -3/-3. Oh, that's nasty. And then it encores for 7. Uh, it's a zombie elf. It's got that going for it. And then here's Ichtekich, Salvage Splicer. It's a green artificer. Wow. Okay. When it enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 colors golem artifact. Neat. When an artifact's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it and each golem. And it's got partner. That's I like that. That's silly. Here's Brinelin the Moonkraken. When it enters the battlefield, whenever you cast a spell with CMC 6 or greater, see this is what I was talking about with this. You may return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Uh-oh. And it has partner. This could be silly, because you could create a loop of bouncing things. And it's just a shiny uncommon. Were these... Or a shiny common, rather. Pay 8 to deal 3 damage to something. It ain't good. It's just shiny. It ain't good. Alright, let's see what we get in here. Alright, skip. Oh, wait. Enchant creature can't be blocked. When an enchanted creature attacks scar 1. That's not too bad. Skip. Oh, it's riding a dinosaur. It got me. It's a elf riding a dinosaur. Rupture Spire. Okay, here we go. Alright, so now we have Burning Anger. Enchant creature, it has tap. This creature deals damage equal to its power to any target. This is nasty. This is nasty, and with that one commander that when things die, it gets stronger. And then when it dies, it deals damage. You could put this on that while it's strong and just deal damage to stuff. And you could do it so much that somebody gets tired of it and kills it, and they just take damage from it. I like that. That's funny. Scarlet Ages, we've seen this one before. Shimmermere, this is a good one. It has flash, and you can cast artifact spells as if they had flash. I do like me artifacts. Archon of Coronation. Okay, it's a mythic. It flies. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Neat. As long as you're the monarch, damage doesn't cause you to lose life. Cool. Yeah, you know what? I do know when I have diarrhea and it doesn't hurt when it comes out. It's so satisfying, man. This Archon thing, though. Jeez. This, so, no, well, no, I guess, okay, because I was trying to think about how the Monarch works. The Monarch, you have it until a creature your opponents control deal you damage, and then they become the Monarch. So you can still get dealt damage, but don't lose life and lose the Monarch. I want to say. Otherwise, this card would be broken. Okay, it's going. It's good though. I like that. It's good. So here's Tormod the Desecrator. Just like he gets he's desecrating his own crypt there. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you make a tapped 2/2 zombie. That's not good. It's going in the pile. I have nothing else to say about it. Galantra, Caller of the Wirewood. It's an elf druid. Tap to add green. When you use this to cast a spell of 6 CMC or higher, draw a card. Okay. I mean, that's very situational. I'm not going to use that, though. It's neat. Here's a shiny Brass Herald, so now I have that. And this stupid thing. God, stop. Stop. I have too many of you. Stop it. Oh, and I got a rock. It's just a rock. It's literally just a rock. I don't know how many of those prismatic pipers I've gotten, but at this point, they remind me of AOL discs. They keep showing up, and I hate it. All right, these can go down below. All right, so let's see what we got here. Wait. Oh no! See, every time I see this, I'm thinking it's there's one card called Dockside Extortionist that's like super good, and I guess I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the way it's looking. Every time I'm looking at it, I think it's that. I wish it was that. That'd be. Wait a minute. Elf Salamander Rogue? Are you kidding me? Why is it a salamander? Can't be blocked by creatures with power two or less and encore. Okay, so they can't chump block it. That's neat. I'm not gonna use it. Oh no! All non-elf creatures get -2/-2 until the end of turn. That kills people's tokens. It costs 4, but we're in green, so Pilgrim's Eye. It flies. Oh. This is. It's a ramp thing. I'm gonna have to keep that. I probably passed by a lot of those. Oh well. Elf Soldier. When it comes to the battlefield, you become the monarch. It can block an additional creature as long as. Oh, it's a 4/4. Costs 5 though. I'm just gonna get to the. There we go. All right. Valve Lightning, enchant creature, gets 2/2, has first strike, and I think we've seen this one. Supreme Will. Choose one, counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. Okay. Or look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 1 into your hand, and the rest on the bottom. That's alright. I wouldn't use it. I like it because it's got the Bolas situation going on. I really like Nico Bolas. Victimize. Choose 2 target creatures in the graveyard. Sacrifice a creature if you do. Return the Crows in charge to the battlefield tapped. Ooh. I'm probably gonna have to use this in the elf deck. That's probably gonna be a good idea to use that. Vault of Champions is another land like the other ones. I'm actually really happy I'm getting a lot of these because normally I don't pull the good lands like this. It comes into the battlefield unless it's tapped unless it's 2 more opponents and adds white and black or Orzhov, I believe. Okay, so here's Nadir, Agent of the Dust Snill. Whenever a token leaves, you can move up. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, it gets a +1/+1 counter. And when it leaves the battlefield, you get that many green elf warrior tokens equal to its power. And it has partner, so kind of costs too much for me to put in the elf deck with the 99. I can definitely tell that this was made to be just a commander. It's going over there. So here's Thales, Reverent Medium. At the beginning of each end step, you create a X/1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying, where X is the number of tokens you created this turn. This is basically a mass token generator. If you made 2 tokens, you make 2 more, and if you made 4, somehow you make 8. It's fun. I'm not gonna use it though. Oh, and it's a rare, it's a shiny Kamal's Will. That's actually really nice. I like that a lot. And just a soldier. Okay, we're almost there. I'm trying not to knock a lot of stuff over. It's 2 more rows. This row included, and then the next row, and then I'll be out of box. Okay, that can go down. Oops, that can go down. That can go in the bag. Okay. Alright, let's skip around the commons. Let's see something interesting. I'm gonna need that in there because I actually don't think I have a Land of War Elf laying around. I need to look. I'll probably put this murder in there too. I don't think I saw I saw several murders, but now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make an elf deck. Okay, Moss Diamond, Opal Palace. I'll probably want this in that deck. I've got so many, I don't need to take them out. Alright, Vow of Duty. I believe we've seen this one before. Pride of the Perfect. Elves you control gets +2/+0. Okay, well, I know where that's going. Mask of Memory. This is a very good one. This reminds me of one of the first decks that I had back in high school with the, it was an artifact deck where you just play the entire deck and summon a Brute Star that has like 40 attack, 40 defense. Whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you can draw 2, and if you do, discard 1. It's really good. It equips for 1. It can go in any deck. It's really good. I love it. I can't stop talking about that one. I also put that in the wrong pile. So here's Sakashima's Protege. Cost 6. It's got Flash, which is neat. Cascade, which we know how I feel about that. and it can come into the battlefield as a copy of any permanent that entered the battlefield this turn. So that's really funny. If you can get it to happen in the opponent's turn and cascade into something silly, then there you go. But this is pretty good for like if your opponent has good effects, you can copy it, or you can copy your own, which is something that I tend to do a lot. And here is Thalthus, Shadowcat Familiar. It's a Nightmare Cat. I love him. He is mine. Commanders you control have Menace and Death Touch. That's all he does. He's got Partner. He's not good, but I can see this definitely becoming a pet card. And here's a LaRue Solemn Ritualist. Oh, it's a human monk. When it comes in the battlefield, you put +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 other target creatures, and whenever a non-token creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, you make a spirit token, and it has Partner. The art's nice. I'm sure somebody can find something good to do with that. Defiant Salvager, it's just a common. It's really nice looking. Okay, good. I think we've gone. Well, that's behind there now. I think we've gone what 2 packs without Prismatic Piper showing up. And now I'm gonna jinx it. I'm gonna go in the back of here, and Prismatic Piper is gonna be there smiling at me. Put those down here. Alrighty, let's see what we get. Skip. What is this? Nope. Okay. It's an Elf Archer. Yep. Natural Reclamation. Sisei. Alright. Kanji's Lieutenant. It flies whenever it attacks attacking creatures with flying. Get +1/+1 Encore. Yeah. Noxious Dragon 6 flying. When it dies, you can destroy a target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. Not good. Guildless Commons. When it comes into the battlefield tapped, when it enters the battlefield, return a land you control to the owner's hand and add 2 colorless. This is a bounce land. There was a lot of stuff like Simic Growth Chamber and Demir Aqueducts, those type of things. They have situational uses. I've tried not to use them that much anymore. It can be good, but I don't see myself using this at all. So here's Rings of Brighthearth. This card is absolutely broken. I've done some very broken things with this, and you can just do all kinds of broken things with this. Actually, this is like one of the main combo pieces to get infinite mana, and yeah, it's something. So it whenever you activate an ability, if it's not a mana ability, you can pay 2, and if you do, it copies that ability, and you can choose new targets for the copy. So basically, let's say if you have a mana rock that taps for 3, and you have something that can untap that mana rock for like 1, and you have Rings of Brighthearth, and you have 2 mana open. You can tap the thing that taps for 3, and get that 3 mana, and use 1 of that mana to untap your Well, actually, no, because there's some that untap for free. So you can use the one that untaps for free to tap it, and use that 3 mana that you got from that to pay for this as copy as effect for 2, and untap the other one. You just sit there and make infinite mana. I'm thinking of Basalt Monolith in this. I think it's just Basalt Monolith in this, because I believe on that card it says it adds 3 and you can pay 3 to untap it. So you can tap it, use the 3 to untap it, and then pay 2 to copy the untap effect and untap the Manolith, and just get 1 mana over and over and over and over. Yeah, that's silly. That's really silly. It's going in the box too, because that's hysterically good, and I'm probably gonna have to put that in another deck that I have. I might use it to just get infinite mana for the elves. That would be really funny. All right, here's Rebek, Architect of Ascension. It's Rebek. Rebek, and it also attack. Artifacts you control have protection from each converted mana cost among artifacts you control. That's silly. It has Partner. I like it. I don't know. That's just really weird and funny. I like it. And here's Rugach, son of Ragach. It's a Kobold Warrior. Costs 0. I love that. And it has First Strike, Menace, and Trample. And it's got Partner. So, oh, and it's a 0-1. The idea is to just get him out and slap a bunch of equipment on him. And then he's got first strike, menace, and trample. So, ain't nothing getting past him. And a shiny skirmisher. Oh, and a soldier token. The reason why I'm putting all the tokens over here in that prismatic piper is the tokens I'll probably use for various stuff, and the prismatic piper is going to be a copy of a token of my choice. Let's see, break this one open. Oops, I almost put this somewhere where I didn't need to put it. All right, here we go. Skip. Oh, this one's actually pretty decent. Enchant land. When it enters the battlefield, you get 3 life, and enchant land has tap to add 2 mana of any one color. Probably gonna put that in Elf Ball because that can be pretty good for that. Goblin, Gale Strike, blah blah blah. Skip, skip, skip. Marble Diamond into the pile. Skip, skip. Command Tower. You know what? I'll just I don't have very many basic lands. I'll just put you like that. This will actually work out pretty well in that. What you call it? All right, here we go. Orzhov Advocates. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player may put 2 1/1 counters on a creature they control. If the player does, that player controls creatures that player controls can't attack you or a planeswalker. Okay, so if they take the present, they can't attack. That's okay. Arcane Signet. This is a really good mana rock. People say that this is a staple along with Soul Ring. I could see that if only because it taps for 1 for any, and it costs 2. It's really good. I'm probably gonna put it in something. It's probably not gonna go in the elf deck, but it's going in something. I'll put it over in this pile over here, in the going in something pile. Armorcraft Judge. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card for each creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. This is good, especially with stuff like the Mo deck I was talking about. All right, Dawnglade Regent. It's an elk, as elks do. Costs 7 though, so it's questionable. When it comes into the battlefield, you become the monarch. As long as you're the monarch, permanents you control have hexproof. That's actually worth the 7. Oh, and it's an 8/8, so he's a big boy. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Helena Kessig Ranger. I don't think I got this one yet. Human Archer Reach. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2, and when you do, it deals damage equal to target creatures. When you do, that 2 creature deals damage to its power to target creature. It's not bad. I like it. Tago Goblin Weaponsmith. Oh, this is the one that actually makes the rock tokens. Whenever a land comes into the battlefield under your control, you make a rock token. That's awesome. I love that. And the rock is equipped creature has 1 tap, sacrifice rock, it deals 2 damage to any target, and it equips for 1. That's really funny. That's really funny. This is one of those situations you would use those bounce lands for because it allows you to play lands every turn and generate rocks basically to throw at people. And it's a shiny runaway together. That's really nice. Little ASMR there. Okay. What is that? Oh, no, nothing. Skipping through all the stuff until we get... There we go. Alright, so here's Ingenuity Engine. It costs 7, and it has Cascade. Alright. Pay 1, tap, sacrifice an artifact, return target artifact you control to its owner's hand. I could see where it could get some use. I kind of get it. Explosion of Riches. All right, you cost 6. Draw a card, then each other player may draw a card. Whenever a card is drawn this way, Explosion of Riches deal 5 damage to target opponent chosen at random from among your opponents. Oh no. So this is pretty much one of those cards where if your opponents are really hard up for cards, it gives them the opportunity to do so, but it's like at what cost? I could see me using this in I have a Zozu the Punisher deck because I hate people basically, and the deck revolves around destroying the lands, and it's got a lot of stuff in there that doubles damage on things just for no reason at all. And this right here would be absolutely silly. So would you like to draw a card? Well, you're gonna have to take 10 damage. That's really funny. Patron of the Valiant. It flies. I think I've drawn this. Got this already? I don't think so. When it comes in the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each creature. Yeah, I did get this one already. Oh, here's Navinral's disc. There it is. There's the boy's disc. Comes into the battlefield, tap, pay 1, tap, destroy all artifacts, creatures, enchantments. Standard stuff. Very nice. And it's rare. I love it. It's very good. Arumi of the Dead Tide. Okay. Tap, exile all cards from your graveyard equal to the number of opponents you have, which would probably be 4. Target creature card in your graveyard gains Encore until the end of turn. Non-card cost is its equal to its mana cost. All right, well, you could actually use this pretty well, especially with 4 other players. If you have a lot of enter the battlefield's effects or a lot of effects when things die, you can essentially double those up with this. Granted, you lose that card after that, but still, that's not too bad. This card doesn't give. Oh no, Encore gives them haste, so you can tap. Okay, so it's okay. I could probably do something funny with this. So here's a Livio Oathsworn Sentinel. Is this card cut funny? I think this card is miscut. It's a legendary creature, Human Knight. You can pay 2, choose another target creature. Its controller may exile it with an Aegis counter on it. Okay. Pay 3, tap, return all exiled cards with the Aegis counter on them to the battlefield under their owner's control, and it has partner. Oh, okay, I get it. So you can use this to protect your stuff, basically. You can exile your things with Aegis counters, and then pay the cost like on an opponent's turn or whatever, and bring them all back. Like you can use this to dodge board wipes and stuff. So like if you have a Wrath of God in your hand and you've got most of your stuff exiled, you could Wrath, bring this out, and bring them all back. It's kind of cool. I like it. Oh, now that's a foil Abomination of Llanowar. I really like that. You know what that means? That's going right over Mia, because I'm going to make the deck. And another Salamander, which is neat. Let's see, we got one more pack after this. Will I get the Lotus? The answer is no. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and skip on to the good stuff here. Skip on to the good stuff. Where's the good stuff? There we go. Okay. Alright, so Golem Artisan costs 5. Okay, pay 2. Target artifact creature gets +1/+1 to the turn. Pay 2. Target artifact creature gains your choice of flying, trample, or haste until the end of turn. Oh, that's silly. There's a lot of silly things you can do with this outside of buffing stuff. Actually, you know what? If you can make infinite mana, like I was talking about with the Rings of Brighthearth, you can actually make something just outright kill stuff. Or better yet, you can just outright kill the entire table if you have 4 creatures. If you have 4 artifact creatures, you can give them all infinite attack and give them all flying or trample, and then just go. You know what? I might have to have a Bosch Iron Golem. I might have to slide this in here. That's actually a very high possibility for that. Fathom Fleet Swordjack. I don't think I've had this one yet. Whenever it attacks, it deals damage to the player planeswalker it's attacking equal to the number of artifacts you control. Oh no, that's really good. It's got Encore. I like that a lot. Sandstone Oracle. It's a 7. Cost Sphinx, flies. When it comes to the battlefield, choose an opponent. If they have more cards in their hand than you do, you draw equal to the difference. People use this one a lot. I don't like it because it costs 7, but again, people cheated into the battlefield. It's okay. Court of Ire. When it enters the battlefield, you become the monarch. Neat. At the beginning of your upkeep, if it deals 2 damage to any target. If you're monarch, it deals 7 damage to that player permanent instead. Oh no. It's good if you can keep the monarch, but playing these cards puts a mark on your back. It's up to you. They're fun. Fun. Kangi Sky Warden. I think I've had this one already. When it attacks, yeah, I've had this one already. Oh, Kamal, Heart of Kroza. Yeah, Kamal's pretty cool. At the beginning of combat on your turn, creatures you control gain 3/3 and trample until the end of turn. Oh, it's an overrun effect. That's nasty. You can pay 2 until the end of turn. Target land you control becomes a 1/1 elemental creature with indestructible vigilance and haste, and it's still a land. And it has partner. This is really good, and it's a partner commander too. Costs 7, but still, that's pretty good. And ooh, look at that! Look at that! Again, Arcanum Weaver, and it's real shiny. Look at that. Let me see. Pay Mardu, which is red, white, black. I believe that's Mardu. Don't quote me on it. Sacrifice an enchantment. Return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So you can make an enchantress type deck with this. That could be really funny. That could be really funny. I really like how they did the foil one. This one. That's really good. It's really nice indeed. And then just an elf warrior. I mean, I'll actually put him in the box too. I'll probably not make a deck around him, but I like him though. He's nice. All right, here's the last one. Will I get the Lotus, or will this pack troll me with the Prismatic Piper? We're gonna find out as soon as I can figure out how to open this. Come here, you. Come here. There we go. Nothing like a little ASMR. All right, skippity, skippity, skippity. What is that? Oh, skippity, skippity, skippity. Oh, there we go. Okay, all right. Valve of Wildness, all right. Enchanted creature gets 3/3, has trample and can't attack you. Okay, it's like all the other Valves. Excuse me. Humble Defector. Tap, draw 2 cards. Target opponent gains control of Humble Defector. I've got a lot of hiccups. Activate only during your turn. It could be good if you want to politic. Or it can be even better if you can find a way to steal him back. I don't know. Combage Witches. It deals 1 damage to any target and 1 damage to any target of an opponent's choice. I believe this is one of these older cards that hasn't seen print in a long time. The name is just the name of the effect is just very familiar. That's pretty fun though. I like that. Court of Grace. When it comes to the battlefield, you become the monarch as 1 does, and at the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying, and if you're the monarch, you get a 4/4 angel instead. That ain't good. You only get one. You only get one thing. I mean, all right. So here's a Tuya Bearclaw. They're riding a bear. That makes them awesome. Whenever they attack, it gets +X/+X, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. That's very nice. I like that. Nimridus, Una's Trickster. Una. Fairies, they're back again doing things. Flash flying. Whenever you cast your first spell during each of your opponent's turns, oh boy. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand and the other into the graveyard. Yeah, that can cause some silly stuff. And here's a Benevolent Blessing and a copy token. All right. Well, looks like that's it for that. I got the card that I wanted. The only card that I wanted was Opposition Agent, and then I got that Vampiric Tutor, which was really dope. So yeah, that turned out to be very very worth it. If only because I did get what I wanted, and that Vampiric Tutor, which is nasty. And now I have this Abomination of Llanowar that I'm definitely gonna make an elf deck now, and that's gonna be really silly. I'm kind of excited for that one. I don't know if I can do that with the stuff that I have. I might have to actually buy some more stuff. I do know I'll probably have to take my because I have a Creator of Behemoth in that Mobu deck. I might have to take that out and put it in this one. But yeah, yeah, that's it for now. I might stream One Step from Eden tonight. I might just do that next time. It's probably gonna be a better idea if I do it next time since it's getting late, kind of. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed and wasn't too bored to see my excitement. And yeah, until next time.